Hi there, welcome back to another video, Custom Tom. So, last video we saw the carburetor being cleaned and all the other stuff I've done. I will say though, I'm unable to get my carburetors mounted today because I've lost an O-ring. Excuse me, but I have ordered some new ones, so unfortunately there won't be a start-up video today. So today on my to-do list, well, this episode, I'm going to be looking at the fuel pump. In this episode as well, I'll include fitting the carbs, so I'll do oil and filter change. I've already dropped the oil obviously, but I'll put fresh oil in, do that, quickly go through the electrics again, battery, I do have bits and bobs to still put on, like I need to fit the grips as well. I'll do grips because I need them to rev the hell out of it. I won't do it, don't worry. Sorry, fly went in my throat. So yeah, I'm doing that. That's what I'll do in this episode. I'll do my best anyway. The under tray from last episode, which I didn't really do, I've cleaned and fitted the original under tray, but the aftermarket one, that can be an whole episode in itself. That one, along with the number plate and rear lights, that kind of stuff can be all done in one episode, because I'm going to be fabricating a number plate mount, hopefully. Or if I can find one cheap enough, I'll buy one. But then I'll need a bracket inside the under tray. So that can be a whole different video. But today it'll be fuel pump, fitting carbs, oil and filter, battery and grips. Well, this episode. So let's crack on. Right then. Oh God, I got my leg in. Here we have the fuel pump. This is the top cover. This is delivery from the tank, and that's delivery to the carbs there. And it's mounted. Oh no, that's delivery to the tank, from the tank, delivery to the carbs. So tank, filter, pump, carbs. This is just the cover. And just undo that one screw and slide it out of the area, whatever you want to call it. That does look a bit worse for wear, that does, to be fair. A bit horrible. Might see how much they are for rebuild kit. I don't think they're that much, to be fair. What's happened here now? It's quite rusted in there. What happens here then? Oh, that didn't mean happen, did it? Well, there we are, there's the contacts. It's come off the contact there, so I do need a new one really. Right then, so I've taken the fuel pump apart. It's all horrible and corroded, and it looks like this here, the contact's worn out on it, because it's meant to look like this here, so it's got more of a contact there, so it looks like that one's worn. You see on this arm that goes up and down, looks like it's got two up and down parts to it and two coils, magnets, whatever, I don't know. So it looks like that. It looks like all you have to do is unscrew these two here. It fits on there over the plunger. That seems nice and free anyway. So that just fits into there by the looks of it. The plunger fits into there, and this will move up and down to create the pumping action. So I'm changing it. I might as well. So, I mean, 18 quid off Wiimoto. Not endorsed. But what I do need to do is get this cable off here, cut this off, and solder it to this here, this contact here. Looks like that's all I need to do, and then screw it down, and then we're done for the fuel pump. And then hopefully this should solve the issue of the fuel pump relay blowing all the time, because it is a bit manky in there. And that, like I say, that arm there, if you look at this one here, it's got that one's, it looks like it's either come off, disappeared, or it's just really worn down. So if you look at that one, it's got much more of a contact there. So that's what I'm going to do. Got the earth cable there, and then this is the earth to the body, and this is into the pump. Don't think this is earth though. I don't know. Someone can correct me. Then I haven't tightened these down just yet. What I'm going to do now is just put this aperture into the pump solenoid. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So it just clicks in like that. And just lift it up. Move it in, click it in, like so. It's like I say, this moves up and down. This part here, this middle bit here, moves up and down because these two are contacting there, and this makes it move like so for your electricity. Don't ask you how I know, because I don't. Just try and make sure it's actually in. Come on, let's get a better screwdriver. It's a Wiimoto one, so I'm not dead confident with it. The whole thing need to move forward. There we are, we're in. Yeah, so this, because I hadn't tightened it all the way down, just needed the whole body needed moved forward. Now what I've done now is put this cover on, make sure this is in line with the last hole for a screw, and now this is ready to go back on and to be tested. I haven't got a battery pack to test it, so I'm just going to put it on the bike and test it that way. It should be fine. I mean, Wiimoto are the best. So, I might have saved myself 130 quid there. Make it look a bit more presentable, eh? Right then. So, I've got no headroom here. What we have done now, as you can see, I've got the under tray and I've got the battery on. I've just had this out just to check the fuses. I should have done that before, but never mind. There's a cover for it. I've had to swap the starter solenoid over for another one I had lying round because it wasn't working. So what I've done is put the carbs on. They're all buttoned up. I've started securing all these cables a bit more. Throttle cables are in. I've put oil and filter on. Oil filter on. I've made that bracket. I put oil in, and if we come around here, you can see I've got enough oil in there. What else have I done? Oh, silencers on with the link pipe. Need a new bolt. Need a new bolt for that, or just cut that short. I don't know yet. Under tray, I've painted that black, just to match with everything else underneath, so you can't see. What I'm going to do now is start it up. Well, not start it as such, but turn it over, just to get the oil around all the galleries and everything. So hopefully everything's wired up right. So for this part, I'm disconnected the fuel pump, so that doesn't spit any fuel that's inside it out. Here we go. Right then, I'm happy with that. That's good, isn't it? I'll go through my list a sec on what I have done. So, batteries in, oil and filter, fit carbs, done the fuel pump, just got to put the grips on. Just this one, grip on there, and put the throttle cables in. And that's that. So, hope you enjoyed watching this episode. Like I say, loads of this stuff now that I'm doing, putting stuff back on, etc., is all stuff I've done in other videos. So, if you let me know in the comments what stuff you'd like to see from this stage on, please do comment down below. I'll put all links up to the stuff I've done in the in the cards up top somewhere. I'll start doing that again because I didn't do it in the last video, which I should have done really, for the brakes and carburetors. So I'll just start putting that stuff up. We're more or less on the home straight now. Put the fairing brackets on. I can have the fairings on. Indicators, got to do the indicators, all the lights and stuff like that. Fix the headlight, radiator. I need to sort that out, plumb that in. Put all coolant in. I think that's it really, other than painting the fairings, which I'll probably do in the winter because you want to ride it. I mean the other day was red hot, so I just want to get it MOT'd and ride through the summer, and then I can get it painted, or I mean, it might only take me a week paint it, to be fair. It's got it green already, so I just need paint above, paint the colour scheme on top of it, or just polish this up, touch up where it needs touching up, and run it this standard green as it is at the moment. But yeah, we're getting there now, aren't we? Just got to cable tie all these up. I've got all my cable ties now. I'll go B&Q get some. I've been holding me up this weekend. So yeah, new chain and sprocket. I'll put that on before the next episode. I'll have the airbox and everything on, and hopefully have it started next week. Next episode rather, I should say. So thanks for watching. I've been Custom Tom. Please like and subscribe.